So this is historical fiction, and it's based on a real person at the real time frame of the 1600s. What most people, we're familiar with 1691, where the slave trade has taken off because they figure out that sugar is the cash crop. I'm taking you back 50 years, so about 1650, 1675, they think tobacco is the product. Tobacco don't grow well in the Caribbean. So they're not importing as many enslaved peoples. So people are still trying to figure everything out. And what you have in the 1600s is there's only two world powers, and they're probably not the people you think are the world powers. It is the Spanish Armada, you know, the big ships stealing all the gold from the indigenous in South America, and the Muslim country of the Mughals. They have all the gold. So every other country, England, France, Portugal, the Dutch, they have made piracy legal. They say, you give me a little time, because you know we in a church, you give a little time, we're going to look the other way, and we're going to let you have a license to be a pirate. So that is now an actual occupation. I could be a sailor, I could be a minister, I could be a pirate if you were a man. If you're a woman, you only have two roles in this world in the 1600s. You could be a wife or a wench, or as a friend said, a hoe or a housewife. But there are women like Jacot de la Haye who want more. They want a third option. And this book follows the life of Jacot. She's working in her father's tavern, and she's waiting tables, making stew, but she's listening to the pirates who are coming into the tavern. And they're telling about adventure. And it plants something inside her. So when she gets the opportunity to try and be a pirate, she takes that opportunity because she wants adventure, and she doesn't see why the world says no to women having adventures.
And that's the story. It's an incredible story. What I will tell you from my reading, what I loved about the story is the characters. The people are amazing. And so that's what I hope you guys fall in love with in this book. There's lots and lots of folks. I'm going to open up with reading a little bit about the mother of the main character, Jacot de la Haye. Her mother was, of course, bold, courageous, and decided she wasn't fond of the life that she was living. And I think just like our forefathers, she made a choice to do something different. And that's where the story begins. So hold on to your hats.
So, spoiler alert, Jacot's mother was enslaved in Haiti. And one day, she's a laundress, so she's supposed to regularly take the laundry baskets. But this time, she has her daughter, 4-year-old daughter, in the basket. She makes her way to the coast, and she steals a ship. So for the first time, they are free, and they end up in Tortuga. That's the first part of the story. So the first person that she saw as a pirate was her mother.
She walking in her mama's footsteps.
In her mama's footsteps.
All right, so here you go. You're gonna love the language. When my mother left this world, she bore a curse on her lips, sweat on a pained brow, and a dead arse stare pinned on me. You, Jacot de la Haye, she whispered, you're my legacy. Make something of your life. Me hiding outside the tavern she built with ale-soaked hands, refusing to go inside, isn't what she meant. The growing darkness hides me. White cobbles near my feet grab bits of the fleeting daylight, holding on to it, illuminating a path beyond the tavern. I should follow it and flee, but I'm too angry to move. Accidentally, not so accidentally, spilling ale on a patron shows a weak temperament. Weakness is a disgrace. If I'd been smarter, I'd have held in my fury, left the tavern and all those silly men, and chased the twilight to the shores, but I wasn't. I dumped a tankard of ale on a lousy patron's lap. On the habitation where I was born, back in Hispaniola, my actions would have been whipped. Mademoiselle de la Haye, come back here. That's the upstairs field, hired to watch my baby brother while I cook. My gut tightens. Something could be wrong with Josiah. Part of me wants to check. The angry part of me remembers that this woman is paid monthly in silver, a whole piece of 8 to protect him. Is she trying to shirk her responsibilities onto me? Mademoiselle Delahaye, you're needed back in the kitchen, she says. The pottage doesn't look good. I should tell her to get a bowl. Everyone loves my pottage, the bouillon I cook. In a big copper pot, I make a broth stewing vegetables, carrots or potatoes, or whatever I can grow or purchase cheaply, and chopped fish scooped over a sop. That was a bit of British filibuster, what they call little scrap of bread that sticks to the bottom of the bowl.
You good, girl, you good.
Y'all like that? Keep reading, keep reading. I love the language, I love the pace, I love the temperament of the book. I hope you will go and get it.